Hey soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're taking a look at the important messages that your spirit guides have for you. And to do this reading we will be picking out 4 piles together. So 1, 2, 3, and I feel this one, and 4. Let's see what we have. So for pile number 1, we have balanced life. For pile number 2, we have time to play. For pile number 3, we have simple pleasures. And for pile number 3, we have trust your gut feeling. If you like to pick with crystals, let me add these right now. There we go. So for pile number 1, we have the fluorite point, and this is what it looks like. For pile number 2, we have the rose quartz point, and this is what it looks like. For pile number 3, we have the Smokey quartz, and again, this is what it looks like. And for pile number 4, we have the Kunzite point, and this is what it looks like. All right, so take a look at which one of these 4 piles or 4 crystals you're the most drawn to, and that's probably the pile for you here today. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, or maybe even all of the piles, trust your intuition. As I always say, it is your magic. And it is what leads you constantly to your right readings. So as usual, trust it, whether it's leading to just one, several, or maybe all. Let it guide you, and you will always get your message. And as usual, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your times, and I'll see you in your readings. Hey soul family, welcome to the card preparation and shuffling process. Thank you for being here. I always love your energies, and personally I believe that it's important to have your energies around as I prepare these piles, and it is for this reason that I always keep it on camera. And I know that you enjoy this process as well, so why not enjoy it together, right? Okay, so let me introduce the cards to you before we begin. Excuse me. On the left are the oracle decks that we will be using in this reading, and on the right are the tarot decks. All right, so let's begin this very important reading. And oh, thanks a lot. Let's shuffle with intention. What important messages are there from your spirit guides today? Right. What important, thank you, messages are there from your spirit guides today? Thanks a lot. There we go. All right. Now, let's move on. Oh, this one wants to fall out. Someone working against you behind your back. I kind of feel with this rat, this cat and mouse trap, especially that this wanted to come out. Now, this does not literally mean, in my opinion at all, that someone is working against you behind your back. This instantly gave me a hint or a memory of how cats are really good at catching rats, and that's why they were the first animals to be domesticated, and it was the ancient Egyptians who domesticated the cats initially as pesticides to catch the rats, and then they started loving them and revering them, and they were the first home pet. So what I'm seeing here is your spirit guides saying, always remember that if you're afraid of something, if someone or something is annoying you or intruding your private space or doing something that you don't like, maybe even bullying you, always remember that there is always something bigger that they're afraid of and that has more power than they do. And just like the ancient Egyptians thought, there was a time when they were infested by rats, and it was a great solution to bring the cat. It was loving to the home, and as well as they were very good rat hunters, so they were keeping them at bay. So I see your spirit guides here telling you, if you have a certain challenge that is worrying you, always remember that there's something bigger, and think from that perspective. What is bigger that can overcome this challenge? So yeah, that's your message from your spirit guides. Let's now get into the next deck. You know, the reason I pulled out this card is because when I was moving my hand, I went like this, and the card presented itself. So I felt it was a message that I had to bring out. Okay, so what important message do you have from your spirit guides today, in today's reading? And when I say today, that's just really what I mean by what I'm doing now. Readings are always timeless, as you know. Okay. What important messages are there from your spirit guides in today's reading? And this one. Okay, so now we just got our oracle cards for today's reading. Let's now move into our tarot cards. Right, so as usual, we'll be taking 2 cards from each deck. Okay, thank you. What important messages are there from your spirit guides today? Let's move on to the next deck. What important messages do you have from your spirit guides in today's reading, please? go. What important messages are there in your reading today? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, moving on to the next deck. What important messages are there? Thank you very much. From your spirit guides today. What do your spirit guides want to let you know today? 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. All right, let's now put them together neatly. This is gonna be tricky. How about we put the oracle cards on top? That way we have more control. Yeah, that's better. Okay. So pile number 1 is now ready. There we go, with the fluorite point. Pile number 2. Oh, yeah. Let's keep the tarot cards at the bottom and the oracle cards up top. There we go. And the second pile is now also ready. Why is it? Yeah, there we go. With the rose quartz point. Pile number 3. Is also ready. There we go, with the smoky quartz. Lovely. And pile number 4. Is now ready. There we go, with the Kunzite point. All right, so your 4 piles are now ready. I truly hope you enjoy your reading and that you get your important messages from your spirit guides. And as usual, it was so lovely having you around. Love you guys very much, and let's get into your reading. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen this beautiful fluorite point as well as balanced life. It says, love seeks your well-being. This looks like it's going to be a very interesting reading. Let's see what your spirit guides want to tell you, pile number 1. All right, so to start off your reading, we'll be taking a look at your oracle cards first. You have, interesting, so you have renewed, and the shadow aspect of this card is wary. So this is looking quite beautiful, okay? Really, really nice. You have moon in Capricorn with practicality. There we go. And you have basket, recognition, reward for merit. My goodness, pile number one, loving your energy, of course, and your message so far. Right, let's take a look at your tarot cards first. So you have the Seven of Wands. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, looking good for you, pile number one. You have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Swords. What is going on, my dear beautiful friend? This is looking great. You have Justice. You have the Death card. You have the Four of Pentacles. And you have the Empress, loving your energy, pile number one. So we're seeing here that you are right about to finish something with the moon in Capricorn and the Seven of Wands. So you have worked very hard in the past. This is a new type of reading here. We're seeing that you're right about to finish something. And we do see a long history of maybe a couple of weeks or a couple of months or a couple of years. The time is not mentioned, but there is a long time of you persevering with the Seven of Wands, working hard. And I would say with the Alice in Wonderland, the hand reaching for the rabbit, you've been working hard to achieve, yes, of course, great results, but you're right about to touch some fortune. And speaking of fortune, you have the Wheel of Fortune right after it. So we're seeing some renewed energy. I see your spirit guides telling you you've worked really hard. You're nearly done. And so it's time for you to rejuvenate, to rest, and to start taking care of you with the Empress and the Queen of Cups. So the sword is down now. You have done all of the work. And now it's time to start balancing your life. I see that it was a time that was necessary for you to have this sort of imbalance, because you had to put a lot of work in for something to keep moving, maybe. Yeah, for something to work, to keep moving. But now it's time for balance. And it makes sense. There are some things in life where we need to, for a while, break the balance, because it needs that type of focus from us, and then we always come back into the balance. And having the Empress here, for example, being pregnant or having a new child is an example. When you have a new child, you can't just go, I have to have a balanced life, and let the child cry and be hungry and just sleep, because now it's your sleep time, right? Sometimes there are things in life that require us to put that little focus, whether it's a child, a test, a new business, a new job, some important project. Yeah, some things need our attention, and that's what I see in your reading. You have been really pushing yourself recently, or in the past couple of months or years, trying to reach a goal, and you're about to receive it. And we see your spirit guides telling you, don't worry, there's a huge transformation. Do you see? You have the basket with recognition, reward for merit. You have the Wheel of Fortune. You have the Justice card, showing that things are coming into balance, and that you're about to receive, first of all, great fortune. And so your message here, pile number one, is to now, after all this hard work, or perhaps finish what is nearly done, that needs to get done. And now it's time for you, pile number one, to start focusing on you, to take care of you, your health. And see, with balanced life here, this talks about having your mind, body, and heart in alignment, because this is when the energy flows naturally into your life, creating a healthy life for you. And so with this transformation happening in this time of your life, your spirit guides are not forecasting, but are telling you that you're coming into a beautiful time of your life, a time that is very fortunate, full of fortune. You're reaping the benefits of the hard work and labor that you put in. So do know that you're about to get some great fortune, or some great wealth, or great money. You're about to touch that, pile number one. But sometimes we forget to get into balance, and that's your main message coming strong. And if it's coming strong from your spirit guides, this means that maybe you forgot a little bit about yourself in order to make something work. And your spirit guides are now encouraging you to eat healthier, to sleep better, to take better care of what you want to do, how you want to look. Yeah, take better care of you now, to go back to you, pile number one. All right. So in order to maintain that, your work versus your life, we see the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords in conjunction with the Justice. We see a need to balance now these two aspects, or these two areas in your life, by making sure with the Queen of Swords that first you tackle what needs to get done, so that you have the time and the space to take care of you in the way that you ultimately want to take care, in the way you ultimately want to do. Whether these are things that you want to follow, where your heart wants to follow, or things that you want to do in life, or simply rest and do the other creative things that you love in life. And your spirit guides' important message is very clear. It's now your time to start creating that balance in your life. And it's only going to happen by you always choosing to finish what needs to get done, whether you feel like it or not. Finish it off, so that you have the time to do what's important to your heart as well. So follow your goals and your mind, and bring out these creative juices at your work, and be happy that you achieved your goals. But at the same time, make sure that your heart is fed, and that's what balanced life is all about. Make sure that you speak to your heart, the new goals that you want to do, the other things that you wish to do. Perhaps go out, or pamper yourself, or simply just rest. These are all up to you, what you want to do. But the message here is to make sure that you bring all of these aspects now together. All right, so I brought 2 decks so that we can ask 2 questions. First, I actually want to find out for you, because this looks really exciting, how is this fortune looking for you? Because see, you're about to touch it. You might have already started touching it. So you're about to receive great fortune, and I want to get more information from your spirit guides on this great news that they're delivering to you. And then I want to use the next deck to get more clarity in how you can create this balanced life, because it seems like it's an important message that your spirit guides want to deliver to you. So first, can we kindly get more information, please, on pile number 1's great fortune here? What are they about to receive, please? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have the 4 of Swords, the 7 of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups, the 10 of Wands, ooh, and the 7 of Cups. So 7 of Cups here signifies that it's something that you've been dreaming about, that you really wanted to have, especially for a long time. You know how when you window shop, you walk around and you watch beautiful things on display and you're like, wow, I wish I can have that. So we're seeing dreams, big sort of dreams coming true that you once wished for. And we see it in this card in the form of many things, perhaps with jewelry, real estate, health, you being able to unlock many things in your life with that type of wealth coming in. Securing the things you were worried about, perhaps having great security. So yes, you're about to touch great wealth. And with the 4 of Swords, it's like, it's kind of reminding me of a grave, and it's again making me have this feeling that you've always been supported by your spirit guides. Yes, with the 7 of Pentacles, you work very hard and you deserve everything that you are about to have or have. And I also see your spirit guides saying that they're always there to support you, pile number 1, with the hard work that you put in, because you are dear and you mean so much to them, especially with the 6 of Cups. Such a sweet message here. And I see your spirit guides telling you that they have seen you really with a lot of weight on your shoulders. They've seen you work hard. They've seen life take a toll on you at some point in your life. And they're saying now it's time for you to start flourishing and to start having that dream that you always wanted. These things that you always looked at, the things that you want to achieve in life, it's time. Now it's time. Just like the Wheel of Fortune, there are lows and there are highs, and you are entering in that phase of your life with the highs. So with the 6 of Cups, we see a type of fortune that takes time to build, but one that will build up to something very huge, little by little. But you're starting on that journey to start, maybe you're starting like to touch great type of money, bigger than what you were used to before, maybe. And we see a loving note from your spirit guide saying, this is a gift to you for all the things you've endured, for the beautiful person that you are, and for their love to you. And know that it is now, you're now getting into a phase where whatever you wish or dream of or want to create, that's why you have the Empress lying right under this card. Whatever you want to create in life and do whatever idea that pops into your mind, you will be able to achieve with that type of wealth. This is such an amazing stepping stone in your life, pile number 1. What milestone reading is that? So impressive. I'm wishing you all the best of luck, my dear soul. To have your spirit guides love you like that, you must be such a sweetheart. Okay, so now let's take a look at their advice to you at this phase of your life. One, two, three, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. So you have the Knight of Pentacles, Strength, the the Six of Pentacles. Ooh, the Six of Wands, right? Okay. The Nine of Pentacles, yes, I see. And the Ten of Swords. Yes, yes, the message is very clear. Obviously, with the Ten of Swords, your spirit guides are telling you, don't wait until the last minute when you're all beaten down for you to have to get up and finish something, because that will affect your rest. It's very clear, this message. But rather, take note of what you need to do when it's time for it. Push yourself, get in touch with your inner strength and do it anyway. And it is that springing into action right away when you are supposed to start something that you've noted down that you are planning to start doing it. That's the time when you get up and do it anyways. And you will see that by following this advice, which we saw here, is the same advice, that everything you put in, you will get out. Remember, this is what your spirit guides are promising you. They're there making sure that your hard efforts bring results. So always remember to get up and do what you need to do, because they will always be getting great results for you. You will always find great success. This way, you can have your success and rest. With the Nine of Pentacles, it's like you have it all. You're happy, you are secure, you're independent, and you're enjoying your time with this success. And that is the message of the balanced life that your spirit guides were trying to tell you throughout this pile. This is the balanced life they want for you, so that you don't suffer, you don't feel beaten down, and that you have both areas in your life which are very important to you, pile number one. So that was your amazing reading, pile number one. I truly enjoyed it. I wish you all the best of luck with your fortune and your life. May you have a beautiful, blessed life. And that was your reading. If you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell. And please don't forget to check out my productivity book, pile number one. This book could truly help you out with your journey. It's small, straight to the point, and so you won't procrastinate or waste time reading it. But really, it has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away, all while enjoying this process. This book truly holds true to this promise and can be a great gift to help you have this balanced life that you're looking for. And so if you're interested in it and want to check it out, you'll find a link to this ebook down in the description box, as well as an audiobook. There's now an audiobook version of the book if you love audiobooks like me. And pile number one, it was a real pleasure connecting with you. Thank you. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number two. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the beautiful rose quartz point, as well as time to play. So it says, make time to dance and play. Let's see how this card fits into your reading. And as you know, we're taking a look at important messages there for you from your spirit guides. So you have optimistic. The shadow aspect of this card is solemn, right? You have Sun in Aquarius with, let me adjust that, with idealism. You have Dagger, fear, worries, tense situations. Okay, right, I'm starting to grasp what the message is. Let's take a look at your tarot cards. You have the Hierophant, the Lover's card. I really feel like your spirit guides are actually talking to you with this Hierophant here. We'll talk about it in a second. You have the Page of Swords, the Two of Cups. Wow. Okay. The Nine of Swords. I see. The Eight of Wands. The High Priestess. And you have the Page of Pentacles. Right. So I see your spirit guides referencing you feeling very stressed over a connection in your life or a connection with others. So it's either specific to someone in your life or several people. So these could be colleagues, family members, they could be friends. And we really see with the Lover's card and the Two of Cups that you really want to get along with them, especially with the Page of Pentacles here. You are people who are like-minded. You wanted your connection with these people or this person to blossom. You're very careful with the Page of Pentacles here about this connection. It means a lot to you. And so you not being in good terms, maybe there's a little bit of, I would, maybe bad air or a little bit of a stressful situation between you and others. And it's not making you very comfortable. And we see your spirit guides telling you to deal with the situation with wisdom. And the right way to do that is to attend to it in a playful manner. You even see the Hierophant here playing with the smoke. And so, to show playfulness in a tough situation, not only does it light it up, but it actually takes the discomfort off of the situation, because now unconsciously the other person realizes that you are not in a weak position, that you're not hit, that you're okay, and that you come to create peace from a powerful place, not from a weak one. And so in order to dissipate this energy between you and other people who mean a lot to you, with the Page of Swords, it's how you speak about it, how you talk about it, or how you speak to them that will matter at this point. It's not the exact what, but it's the how. It's coming across as light and playfulness. And the reason this would dissipate this energy, see, clear the air, or clean the air between you two or this the group of people, is really, if they have good intentions, then this playfulness would bring everything back to normal. If they don't have good intentions and they're trying to take a reaction out of you, again, being calm and playful puts you in a better position. Now they realize that you don't function like that. They cannot get a reaction out of you this way. And so again, you're in a better position, and you allow the energy to dissipate. So either way, approaching situations in a light and playful manner, as well as being gracious with what you say, is what will help you in this specific situation that you're worried about. So yes, of course, set boundaries, be careful, but don't appear as tense. Be optimistic, firm, but at the same time quite playful and quite relaxed and chilled about it at the same time. Your playful attitude, as well as your grace and strength, will show, will set strong boundaries for you, as well as clear the smoke in the air. Yeah. Especially that we see a lot of smoke in the air everywhere in this reading. So it's all about dissipating this energy. So the Lover's card is a card of choice. Traditionally, it was always a card of choice, where we see one man choosing between two women. One woman is the right woman for the family, what the family wants, because in the past families used to marry into one another to grow their businesses, and the other one would be what his heart wants. And so it was about choice. So here we get the message that as you take things lightly and set your boundaries, you will put the other person in a position where they now have to make a choice. Do they value you the same way that you would? Are they willing to respect your boundaries and to do what's right for the both of you? And so from there, you can see what you mean like to this person or these people. Because if they're not, then we have a boundary problem. And perhaps it is time for you, after they make their choice, to rethink this whole situation, rethink this connection, or rethink this place, or rethink everything else and start making different plans. So it's this strategy with your spirit guides really helping you out to take you out of this pickle, targeting in the way we've described in this reading will really make it up to the other person to make their choice, either to start respecting you or to show which side they are on. And from there, you can make a better, wiser choice for your life moving forward. Where you want to stay, what you want to do about the situation. Should you cut them off or not? It's up to you, depending on the situation, of course. We also see that this is a critical point in this connection. And there's a transformation happening here. We see the caterpillar not liking Alice's references to change, because being a caterpillar himself, he finds transformation very natural. And so it's all about how to go through transformation that makes it a pleasant experience, rather than not disliking the change itself. So I see your spirit guides telling you that the learning lesson here with the Hierophant that one has to have before going through anything is the idea of accepting change. Whether change will actually occur or not, finding strength is to accept change in case it happens, to be okay with that if should change happen. And from there you find your wisdom and your power. So it's kind of like preparing for the worst but expecting the best. And so adopting that acceptance of change as well as playfulness gives you ultimate power in the situation, and might keep this connection healthy, because now you're not functioning from a weaker place, but you're functioning from a healthy, optimistic, strong place. And it would really now, as we mentioned, be up to what this person would do. That's really the wise thing to do, as your spirit guides are explaining here. Such an amazing message, really. Yeah. See, with this Hierophant saying stop, it's going like this, stop. You want events to move quickly. And the Page of Pentacles is all about slowing down. And we see you're the Hierophant, sorry, the High Priestess here. You have the Hierophant, the High Priestess. There's a lot of wisdom in your reading. And we see the message of wait, take things slowly. The need to have things figured out and done quickly could put you in a bad position, although this can work beautifully. And so let things take its course. Move slowly and allow the other person to take their time to see and figure out what's important to them, what they want to do. This way, they see that you're not desperate maybe, or that you're not being pushed by your stress and anxiety, but again, showing you that you can be showing you that you can put yourself in the stronger position is what I was trying to phrase. Pile number 2. And really, being okay with change is the key element here. Being okay with change will help you take things slow, because you've prepared for the worst, you've accepted it, but you're expecting the best at the same time. Let me get some advice for you, pile number 1, on how to handle things as they unfold. What to expect and how to handle things as they unfold. So can we kindly get more information from pile number 2 spirit guides on what to expect that will unfold? And with expectation, remember that everyone is in charge of their destiny. We can only read the energies of today, and this person might change this energy. So keep this in mind as we take a look. This is their energy today. Might change, might not. So what to expect and how to deal with it. 1, okay, 2, 3, I feel this one, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so you have the Page of Pentacles. We see with this specific Page of Pentacles, this energy of playfulness. Okay, looking good. Page of Pentacles. The Moon. So obviously the message is what's happening next is you're not going to really get much information here. You have to wait and let it unfold. You have the King of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. So the 2 tens obviously show an end to a tiresome situation, for sure. How it's going to end, we don't know. But one thing's for sure, you're not going to be in this for long. Now, with the King of Wands and the Ace of Swords, I really see your spirit guides telling you in whichever way it ends, adopting this ideology will give you a new beginning, whether with these people or not, where you are in a great position, very powerful, very strong, very comfortable, and not compromised. And so that's the clarity that they want to show you in this situation. What exactly is going to happen is not really revealed, but do know 2 things. It is going to end. There is a new beginning, but like we said, by following their advice here and their guide to you, you're going to be in a very favorable position as you go along this journey. So pile number 2, I really wish you all the best of luck with these people. May you always shine bright, and I hope you heed the call. That was your message from your spirit guides. It was such a pleasure doing it for you, and if you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell, and please don't forget to check out my productivity book, pile number 2. This book is small, straight to the point, and so you won't procrastinate or waste time reading it. But really, as I always say, it has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away, all while enjoying this process. This book really holds true to this promise. And if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to this ebook down in the description box. And now there's also an audiobook if you love audiobooks like me. And pile number 2, it was a real pleasure. Thank you for tuning in. Wishing you all the best of luck, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the beautiful Smokey Quartz as well as Simple Pleasures. So your card says, look for beauty that is all around you. Such a peaceful card, isn't it? You feel like just looking at it, you'd zen, don't you think? Okay, so let's take a look at the rest of your cards and see what important message is there from your spirit guides. So you have possibilities, and the shadow aspect of this card is forbidden. Interesting. Okay. You have Venus and Taurus with romance. Lovely. I see what this is about. Okay. You also have chain of events that will affect your life. I'll tell you what this is about. This is not true. Right. So this is making a lot of sense now. Let's take a look at your tarot cards. So you have the 8 of Wands. Ooh, you have the 8 of Pentacles. You have the 10 of Cups. Lovely. It's going along exactly. I see. You have the Queen of Wands. You have the 9 of Cups. Amazing. You have the 2 of Wands. Absolutely. The 5 of Pentacles. And you have the Knight of Wands ending your reading. Really amazing message. Okay, so we see here with the chain and the forbidden a message of perhaps you feel that you want to achieve things in life. With the 8 of Wands, you wish that things would finally break their chains and that you would go into the direction of your dreams finally, that you would achieve everything that you want in life. But I really see a very important message from your spirit guides here. Do you see in this specific 8 of Wands, the Queen of Hearts is kind of pushing Alice to move quicker in the direction that it wants. And so we see your spirit guides telling you things will move for you and will work out for you in the time that they are supposed to work. And so since they have their time to work, why suffer and feel the lack when it's going to happen anyways at its appointed time? So your spirit guides are really telling you life is not always about experiencing the pleasure, the highs of the things that we want, because it's not really the natural state. As I heard a Buddha was talking about this, it blew my mind. I don't remember if it was a Buddha or a psychologist. I think maybe I heard a psychologist and later on I put it together from another concept that I heard from a Buddha. To be honest, I don't remember, but it makes ultimate sense. I think it was the psychologist because yes, of course, because he was talking about dopamine. So he was saying that the natural state of the human being is not to be happy all the time, because we're not meant to be secreting dopamine and all these positive hormones all the time. Serotonin. We're meant to be in a balanced state where things are released normally and naturally with the regular amounts to keep us at peace. So to constantly look for the next high and to be addicted to the next hit and to have a high, not a high goal, but rather high expectations of our body to be constantly in the happy state is not a realistic target. It's not how we're wired. It's not how it functions. And so his advice or his conclusion was that we are meant to be in the state of peace, tranquility, serenity, gratitude. And every once in a while, perhaps once a day, once a week, who knows, something will happen, we get a hit and we're happy. And so this is really the kind of message that I'm seeing here with your spirit guides, with the simple pleasures. I see your spirit guides telling you, don't chain yourself and feel the lack every time you have to wait for things to happen exactly the way that you want to reach your ultimate happiness. And since this is a journey that you're going to take anyway, why not enjoy this journey until you get exactly what you want? And so here, really with the simple pleasures, it's all about fully immersing in and enjoying the simple things that you have in life that you once would have wished for and others would have wished for. For example, you know how when you move to another country and you look at their scenery and you go, wow, what a beautiful country, what beautiful nature, for example. And then you get so used to it that the old you would say, aren't you going out? Aren't you exploring? Aren't you smelling the fresh air? Aren't you doing this? Aren't you doing that? And so, or when you leave, the future you would regret not looking back at the beautiful pictures, or when you revisit the place, you would say, oh, I had so many beautiful things that I just kind of took for granted. I didn't enjoy and immerse in. And so this is the idea, to enjoy and immerse in what you have, the amazing things that you have, until you get more of what you want. You know, here it really shows the idea of enjoying things that if you were to lose, you would totally regret not enjoying what you had. You know how, for example, let's say, taking this example of balance and legs, targeting for beauty with the Queen of Wands, for example, targeting beautiful hair, beautiful this, beautiful that, and forgetting that perhaps we are so lucky that we have a functioning body and that everything is working well. And to lose any of it one day, one would go back and say, oh my God, how I wish I can have it back. How I wish if I were to just get it back, I'd really be happy that I'm so lucky to be living a healthy, normal, beautiful life, and so on. So these are just examples that I wanted to draw from the reading of going back to the simple pleasures of life until you get exactly what you want, which you will. Pile number 2, you will. It's all about enjoying what you have and not forgetting to be really grateful and immersing into the pleasure of all the amazing things that you have, and to vibrate that beautiful gratitude energy every day, and to feel that you are so lucky. And that in itself attracts everything else that you want into your life. Well, as you can see with the lack, it will make you feel that it will hold your energy and will make you feel suffering. It will make you feel stuck. And this is your message here from your spirit guides. Pile number 2. It's really like, you know how when one gets into a new romance, they call it the honeymoon period. It's the most amazing time. Well, it's not, we feel that it's tend to feel that it's the most amazing time, but going on to healthy relationship, you realize that there are far more valuable and more amazing things that happen, that have a deep meaning, that would remain as more valuable memories than these beginning times. And it's not about losing it, but not to expect that one should be in this high forever. It's not the natural state. But not to lose it at all either. And so this is the natural flow of life, to keep that balance of the ebbs and flows, to enjoy it when it's high, but to vibrate gratitude for the amazing things that you have when it's not. And this is really the message here. We see your spirit guides telling you this type of thought will not only make you happy, but will keep you balanced, as opposed to the fear and anxiety and the stress and the lack sometimes that you may feel. Also, we see the Knight of Wands here. It will help you move quicker and attract things to you quicker that you want. Pile number 2. So as you work towards your dream, but at the same time combining gratitude, doing both, you really will see, pile number 2, that you will be very happy. You will achieve your dreams. Happiness is all over your reading. So you'll achieve that state of balance, gratitude, being pleasant about life, enjoying life, really enjoying life. And you will achieve everything that you want. You'll be glowing inside out. With the dream life that you've always wanted, is the message that I see here from your spirit guides. And it's really sweet that you have this 8 of Pentacles centering your reading here, showing as you work towards the things that you want, nibble on the little treats that really give you pleasure in life. Enjoy what you have, because as you remind yourself, you will find that they are a lot, and that you are actually very grateful and in love with what you have. Along with that, I want to pull out your tarot cards, and I want to see what your spirit guides have to tell you with regards to what you're looking forward to, the dreams that you want to achieve. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. So, pile number 3, you have the 5 of Cups. With the 5 of Cups, I see your spirit guides telling you your dreams will be very rewarding. You might feel that you've waited for a long time, you've really felt the desperation maybe, or that you cannot take it any longer, is exactly what I say. Your spirit guides are saying that it will really all be worthwhile. It would be much higher and better than what you are hoping for. You have the 6 of Swords. Ooh, the 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is a dream come true. So again, we're seeing your spirit guides telling you, pile number 3, your dreams are going to come true. The 9 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. 2 different cards speak about how you want your dreams to come true. Wish fulfillment. 6 of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles. and the Eight of Wands. With the Six of Cups, of course, we can see your spirit guides telling you, hold on, I know you've waited for long. You are moving slowly but surely towards that goal. And before you know it, you will one day open up your eyes and you will find that the energy is moving fast. And one day is not far, but you have to wait for the time to come for you to receive exactly what you want. So you've come a long way, there's little left, wait for it, a new beginning is written there for you. It's about to happen in its divine time. And you will find after all of this slow energy, as you can see with the Eight of Wands and the Nine of Wands, things will miraculously go and it's going to go very quickly for you. Until then, vibrate happiness and gratitude and enjoy your life until it happens. And this is the message that I see for you here, pile number 3, from your spirit guides. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. I've certainly gotten a lot of wisdom from your spirit guides, so thank you very much. And if you've enjoyed this reading, pile number 3, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell. And please don't forget to check out my productivity book, pile number 3. This book is small, straight to the point, and so you won't procrastinate or waste time reading it, but really it has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away, all while enjoying this process. This book truly holds true to this promise, and if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to this ebook down in the description box. And now there's also an audiobook if you enjoy audiobooks like me. And pile number 3, it was a real pleasure. Thank you for reminding me with gratitude and enjoying life. Thank you so much for that. I hope you've enjoyed your reading, pile number 3, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 4. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the beautiful Kunzite point, as well as the card of Trust Your Gut Feeling. It says, let your heart lead you to who you are. Let's take a look at the rest of your cards and see how your main card fits with the rest of your Oracle and Tarot cards, to find out what important message you have from your spirit guides. So you have perceptive. The shadow aspect of that card is misunderstanding, right? So let's keep them here. You also have Mercury in Virgo with caution, right? So yeah, perceptive, gut feeling, caution. It's like maybe you're feeling something could be wrong, right? You have coins. Money will be coming to you. Isn't this a lovely card to have? Okay, let's keep it here. And see the rest of your cards. So, ooh, looks like you're getting mail with the Duchess here, right? So you have the Page of Cups. Okay. You have Temperance. I love this Temperance card, right? You have, ooh, Temperance again. No, this is really significant. There's a lot of alignment and synchronicity in your reading. Okay, you have the Five of Wands. I love this specific Five of Wands. Oh, you have the Empress and the Eight of Swords. Empress and the Eight of Swords. Ah, you have Judgment. Okay, sorry. You have Judgment. I thought it was Temperance again. Mind freezing, right? And you have the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. certainly a lot of major arcana in your reading, speaking about some important time here to come. So let's put the picture together. Give me a couple of seconds to grasp everything in your reading, pile number 4. Right, so with perception here, temperance coming twice, it seems to me, pile number 4, that you're making a hard choice between two things. One thing that is speaking deeply to your heart, knocking on your door, and the other perhaps is more materialistic in nature, so, or more practical. So you're making a choice between two decisions. Yes, no, yes, no. Should I follow my heart and soul, or should I follow what seems practical for now? And your spirit guides are really showing me something amazing here. I'll read the rest of your cards, but you have chosen, trust your gut feeling. Let your heart lead you to who you are. In fact, if you're at the moment questioning whether you should go along with something or not, whichever option that is your heart is inclined to look at, that's the option that you're being guided to here by your spirit guides, pile number 4. You know, your heart knows the truth. In fact, saying that, I want to read out Rumi's poem with regards to this beautiful card. Look at that, pile number 4. Each person has made for some specific work. Let me read that again. Each person has been made for some specific work. The longing for that work has been put into the heart. We waste our energy designing and carrying out plans to become what we already are. So pile number 4, I really see a surge of energy in your reading. Calling for something. It's like it's your calling you for something. In fact, you might feel that you are in conflict, but at its core and truth, you're really not. Because the 5 of Wands usually is clash, competitiveness, two things competing against each other, struggle, internal struggle or external struggle. But do you see your 5 of Wands, pile number 4? They are in full alignment. And it's like this struggle is quite fake. There is no struggle. Your heart perceives and knows what it wants exactly. There is no misunderstanding. What you may feel is practical is keeping you actually stuck. It's preventing that wheel of fate to turn in your favor. And so it's all pointing towards you creating something that you want or birthing that idea that is hitting your head. That idea can either be literally work, as we're seeing here with the coins and with Rumi's poem, but it could simply mean you following something that your heart desires. It doesn't have to be work. It doesn't have to be a pragmatic way of doing things and a creative way to follow the heart. With the Temperance card coming twice, I see your spirit guides telling you you are supposed to have both. And it's all a matter of figuring out, being woke to how you can achieve both without each other. Knowing your dharma here, is to align with the universe. And let me give you a quick example that your tarot cards are giving you here. With the Temperance card, we see Alice in Wonderland holding the mushroom. So prior to that, she was always under the mercy of fate. Speaking of fate, right? Where she would need to get smaller or need to get bigger. and she would have to find things along her path to drink, to get bigger, or eat to get bigger or smaller. And when she finally finds the mushroom, she now in her pocket is in control to go bigger or to go smaller. And so now she has a grasp of her own destiny, maneuvering in the way that she needs to in order to go along her journey or her path. So we see your spirit guides telling you, follow your heart with caution. And the way to do that is to be aware of what exact steps do you need to take in order to keep that balance of both things that you want. You see, you have both arms all over your reading. I mean, if your spirit guides were to draw it in a more clear way, it's what an alignment, right? How I don't want to say uncanny, because you've corrected me in the comment section. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it when you tell me the right things to say. I always take it with not just good heart, but I appreciate it very much. So yes, it's surprising how it's all about two things at the same time. Take both is your message. You don't need to choose. You are in full alignment to start thinking creatively now on how to achieve both at the same time. It is not one thing or the other. It's all about how you perceive things. It's a misconception to think you can get one. You can have both. And so we see the message of opening up your mind and not closing it down to just one thing or the other. And thinking, like I said, how to achieve both at the same time. So first clue we see from your spirit guides is that it is easy. I don't want to say any things like that to you. I'm sorry. I mean, it should be taken with cautious. It should be taken seriously is what I want to say. Be careful, but it's more than possible. It's in fact super open for you to take both. Just tread carefully in your journey, make yourself organized, and you will find your way. And now that we've kind of had a look at the main message from your spirit guides and this important message in this phase of your life, let's pick up your tarot cards and get deeper and find out more clues and information with regards to how your spirit guides are it's really amazing how your spirit guides are advising you to go through that, to achieve this caution, to achieve both at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I feel this one too. Whoa, okay, 8. All right. So pile number 4. Oh, 4, 4, 4. What a synchronicity. So you have the 2 of Wands, the 2 of Cups. You can't do both more than that, right? You have the 9 of Cups, and you have the the Page of Cups. It's interesting how you have the Page of Cups here. Look, traditionally, the fish jumps out of the Page of Cups cup, right? You actually have the fish, the full fish here in the Page of Cups. That's really significant. We see a fish that is not only wanting to play, is like, I'm not gonna wait for you to admire me. Goodbye. Psh, I'm doing this, you know? It's like the message of don't wait for opportunities to come to you. Go out, knock on the door, and get it for yourself, is the message that I'm seeing here. And we get a strong confirmation here from your spirit guides telling you that both, pile number 4, both. That's why I intuitively split them into two. My goodness. Yeah, both is what will make you happy. You can achieve both and let go of toxic ideas that could prevent you from achieving what you want. It's your dharma, it's your calling, it's what your heart desires, and you're on the right path with that. So let's take a look at the rest of the cards. You have the Five of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, I knew it, the Ten of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. Look, pile number 4, whereas if you don't take this direction, we see your spirit guides telling you that you will feel cold at heart, you will feel heartbroken, stressed, and that you have betrayed yourself one day for not picking the option that speaks to your heart and keeping the option that might have looked like it's more grounding, pile number 4. So I don't see specific details here, but the one very obvious detail that we saw is to jump into action. Don't wait for opportunities to come for you. Go out and get it, and the path will lead you to your way. It will open up to you step by step as you take it. But all in all, just make sure you're now being called to go out there and create both areas into your life. You know what I'm seeing here? It could be significant to some of you. We see balancing both things in your life, kind of like marrying them into each other. Like, I drink your cup, you drink mine, or I scratch your back, you scratch mine. So in order for you to achieve that, there's a clue here of oh no, wait. Yes, sorry, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. So look for people to, or organizations, or people, or audience, or I don't know what it is, of course, that you are targeting. But look for entities that will want to partner up with you in the same cause. Because working in numbers or groups, uniting for some reason with you, will help you to achieve both at the same time. So it's all about knocking on the doors of those who are interested in what you are speaking about. That's the key here. And pile number 4, what a pleasurable reading. I wish you all the best of luck in what you're trying to achieve. And I can see your spirit guides really telling you that you're going to have both. I'm really happy for you. I hope you follow your heart and take caution. See, caution is right under the Two of Cups here. Caution, be discerning who you connect with, where your demand is, where your audience is, where your organizations and people are. Look closely at who these could be, and that's your key here, pile number 4. So pile number 4, like I said, I have enjoyed your reading immensely. I wish you all the best of luck, and if you've enjoyed your reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell, and please don't forget to check out my productivity book, pile number 4. This book is small, straight to the point, and so you won't procrastinate or waste time reading it, but really it has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person, all while enjoying it. And this book truly holds true to this promise. It helps you become productive right away, and it could really help you out during your journey. And so if you're interested, you'll find a link to this ebook down in the description box. And now there's also an audiobook if you love audiobooks. And pile number 4, it was such a pleasure. Thank you for tuning in. Wishing you all the best of luck from my heart to yours. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye.